I'm Jeffrey Edward Epstein, and my residence address is 6100 Red Hook Boulevard in Virgin Islands.
Next to the new questions around the investigation into the death of Jeffrey Epstein, the accused sex trafficker stunning the world, taking his own life in a Manhattan jail cell. The official autopsy results just announced by the medical examiner and what his legal team is vowing tonight.
Will contain the names of people associated with Jeffrey Epstein.
Prince Andrew and the former President Bill Clinton have been named.
While I am angry that Mr. Epstein's death means he will never personally answer to me in the court of law, my resolve to pursue justice is only strengthened.
Tonight, new details emerging about his final days in prison. According to the New York Times, Epstein tried to protect himself from other inmates by transferring money into their commissary account.
The story you're about to hear is not comfortable. It was never meant to be, because this isn't just about one man, or one crime, or even one island hidden behind blue water and palm trees. This is about power, the kind that doesn't campaign, doesn't wear uniforms, doesn't leave fingerprints. For decades, Jeffrey Epstein moved through the world like a ghost wrapped in money, photographed beside presidents, welcomed into royal palaces, trusted by men who write laws and break them. And somehow no one asked the most important question. Why him? No empire, no proven genius, no public business worth billions. Yet doors opened, jets waited, and silence followed wherever he went. What you'll hear tonight isn't rumor. It isn't conspiracy theater. It's a pattern, a trail of sealed records, unusual deals, broken investigations, and victims who were never meant to be believed. Every time the truth got close, something intervened. A phone call, a meeting, a signature. The island wasn't the crime scene, it was the vault. And the real evidence was never on the beach. A private island appears below. Palm trees swaying, white buildings, no people, no movement. Inside the rooms, bare mattresses, exposed wiring, doors creaking open on their own. Then a photograph. A man smiling, standing beside presidents, princes, billionaires. The smile lasts too long. What you're about to hear was never meant to be connected. Not like this. This isn't just one man. This isn't just one island. This is a shadow that stretched across governments, wealth, and power, and somehow vanished in plain sight. By the end of this story, you won't ask what happened. You'll ask why it was allowed to happen at all. Before the jets, before the island, before the names that made lawyers nervous. In the 1970s, Epstein is teaching math at an elite private school in Manhattan, a school for the children of power, banking dynasties, political bloodlines. And this is where the first question appears. How did he get there? No experience, no pedigree, just access. He watches, he listens, he learns, because power doesn't announce itself, it whispers. By the late 1970s, Epstein leaves teaching. Suddenly, he's in finance, not starting small, not climbing slowly. He's managing money for the ultra-wealthy, billionaires, foreign royalty, men who value secrecy more than profit. Epstein's specialty is privacy. No public client list, no clear business model, only results. He buys mansions, a 7-story townhouse in Manhattan, an estate in Palm Beach, then an island in the US Virgin Islands, and another island beside it. Why would one man need 2 private islands? Who were they built for? In 2005, the pattern breaks. Palm Beach, Florida. A report reaches police. Not loud, not dramatic, but deeply unsettling. A young girl, cash exchanged. A private residence, an older man with influence. Detectives begin asking questions. What they uncover isn't isolated, it's repeated. Multiple girls, separate timelines, identical experiences, the same property, the same instructions, the same individual. Jeffrey Epstein. The file expands, statements align, corroboration grows, and just as the pressure builds, everything slows. Momentum fades, progress stalls. Decisions are made out of sight. Conversations happen without records. And the case quietly loses its force. In 2008, Epstein receives a deal. No federal charges, minimal jail time, work release. The victims are silenced by legal agreements. Records are sealed. One question echoes through law enforcement to this day. Who intervened? Years pass. Epstein continues living like nothing happened. Jets fly. Guests arrive. And the rumors harden into patterns. Young girls, vulnerable backgrounds, promise money, opportunity, connection. Flown across state lines, across borders. Flight logs surface later. Names appear. Some familiar, some shocking. Logs don't explain why someone was there, only that they were. That uncertainty becomes protection. Investigators believe Epstein didn't just collect money, he collected leverage, photographs, recordings, secrets. Because no one survives that many allegations without protection. Then there's the island. Locals whisper about it for years. Unusual construction, heavy security, restricted airspace, a temple-like structure at the highest point. No clear explanation, only more questions. The island looks peaceful from above. White sand, clear water, no signs of urgency. But that calm is a lie, because this place was never meant to be seen clearly. It was designed to confuse, to isolate, to erase accountability. This was Little St. James. Epstein didn't call it that. Locals had another name, the Island of Silence. It sat just off the coast of the U.S. Virgin Islands, close enough to America to feel protected, far enough away to feel untouchable. Private airstrip nearby, private docks, no questions at customs. You didn't arrive here by accident. You were invited. Construction on the island was unusual, overbuilt, oversecured, concrete structures reinforced like bunkers. Underground rooms locals were warned never to approach. Cameras pointed inward, not outward. Security that watched the guests, not intruders. At the highest point stood a strange building, white, domed, windowless from certain angles. Epstein called it a temple. In July 2019, federal agents arrest Jeffrey Epstein. This time, there are no deals. The charges are severe, the evidence overwhelming. For the first time, it looks like the truth might come out. Epstein never makes it to trial. He's found dead in his jail cell, ruled a suicide. Cameras fail, guards sleep, coincidences pile up. The man who knew everything is gone, but the files remain, the names remain, and the silence that followed was louder than any confession. This was only the beginning, and if you want to uncover what most people missed, you know where to find us.